This 3-game series between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Drew Smyly out of the state of Arkansas is on the hill here. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guy who's throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with a W.
Stepping in, Rickey Henderson. He carries
Oakland,
the 8th best average in the American League entering play. And we are underway this afternoon as the first pitch is over for a called strike one. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
High pop-up. KEMP is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
At the plate, McGwire. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Well, McDonald's strike zone is pretty ordinary, pretty basic. Now, sometimes it's tough to figure out, and that's when you get frustrated with him. There's not a whole lot of flash, but you just want him. Be consistent. Pick one side or the other. That's where guys get frustrated.
And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now.
Designated hitter, Jason
Ready
Giambi.
now, Jason Giambi. He's currently hitting just under .310 on the season. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Lifted the other way to left center. Griffey moves over. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A's are gone in order. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Harden will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Striding in, King
Right
Suzuki.
fielder,
He'll lead things
King
off here in the bottom half of the
Suzuki.
first. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Harold, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, they've won the first 2 games, Matt, here on the road. And that's impressive anytime you do that. Now they're looking for the sweep. In this place, that's pretty good.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And a good throw gets him one gone. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, they need Kyle Seager to get back on track. He's just not seeing the ball very well. I'm looking at the stats, and he has 5 strikeouts in this series alone. They've executed a nice game plan against him, and he doesn't have any answers for it.
Gene Segura standing in. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. And he gets ahead 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-2, here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Canseco is after it, but this is going to wind up a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, center fielder.
Standing in,
Griffey.
Ken Griffey. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike.
Snuck that high, hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sliced down the left side, but foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a fastball just a bit high. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We are still scoreless. Settling in now, Jose Canseco. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
The windup and the 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. And the changeup is way low that time.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Ripped down the first base line, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He's through first and hustling for second, and he'll pull into second with one away.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box, Langford, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. The 0-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura ranging into the outfield. 2 gone.
Batting 7th, second baseman.
So now it's Mark CANHA. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Another 0-2 coming. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Another 0-2 home. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2.
That was the 5th foul ball in this at-bat. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Another 1-2 delivery. And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. TILSON rounds third and is digging for the plate, and the run will score as the A's get off to a 1-0 lead.
That was an 8-pitch at bat, Matt. I was so impressed watching it. Pitcher throwing strikes, and batter fighting balls off, and then he ends up getting the base hit. That's just a great baseball play.
Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Here's Robbie Grossman. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
Oh, the changeup executed nicely, and he still got a ground ball. They got the base hit. He got his ground ball. He did everything he wanted to do. Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the A's 1 and the Mariners nothing. Striding into the box, Kyle Seager, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Way out in front.
Well, clearly he's not sitting changeup with that swing. I like the early changeup. Now it sets up your fastball and all your other off-speed stuff, because now the changeup, anything's faster than that. He's got him off balance now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 on its way. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Oakland A's. They are in the top 5 in the most errors committed by a team. So it's not just one player that's kicking the ball, but it's been routinely as a team. And when you're giving up that many errors and make that many mistakes, you're not going to win many ball games.
Into the box now, Robinson Cano, currently with the 3rd best home run total on the ball club. Cano waits on the first pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Fouled back. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, he's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts and all.
Digging in, BENITO SANTIAGO, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And he takes ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Well, this is the sixth hitter he faces. He finally gives up a hit, but man, he's looking sharp today. I think he's going to have a good game.
First baseman, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball that just misses inside.
Well, now they got the tying run at first base. Now it's going to take a ball in the gap to really score this guy from first base. And I'm really curious how they're going to defend that on a relay throw, and maybe if we have a play or not. But you got to hit one in the gap to get there first.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. And another throw over, and the runner back safely. Now Kemp awaits the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Seattle. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from Seattle, Washington. All set now for the top of the 3rd in this one. Striding in once again, Rickey Henderson. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. The pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today.
McGwire.
Digging in to try it again, Mark McGwire, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
This one's down to 3rd. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Giambi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. That misses. 1-2.
That ball's not even close, but I think he probably tried to throw that out of the zone on purpose. Maybe get him to chase or give him some kind of different look. He's fouling off everything.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
This guy's a good hitter. He's seen a lot of pitches already, fouling balls off. But as the pitcher, I got to keep throwing him strikes. And if he hits it, hopefully it's at somebody.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Kemp will wait for this one. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. But they're on top 1-0. In now, Mitch Haniger. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Third baseman, Mitch Haniger.
Into the windup and the pitch. Now a fastball is swung on and tipped foul right near home plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Again, a 1-2. And this is fouled at the plate.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Grounder, and this ball hits the first base bag, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. But fortunately, he'll hold on at first with just a single.
You know, Matt, he wasn't going to get beaten at that bat. You could see it in his eyes. He was just determined. Fouled off a bunch of pitches, and he was just digging in, looking for one pitch to hit, and he finally got it and got the base hit.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. 5 homers and 23 driven in. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
The 1-2 pitch. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Standing in now, King Suzuki pitches a cold strike. Might have been in time, but it's high, and it allows his man to dive in safely.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Runner at second here with one man out. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full, 3-2.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down on it unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Grounded back up the middle. CANHA ranges to his right. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The batter, number 2. Shortstop.
Ready for another chance? SEGURA, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Line to the right side, and that'll get down out there. The throw into second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now. Working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
In now, Griffey, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 0-1. 1-1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Here it comes on 1-1. On the ground to the right side. And he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Here he pulls a changeup that's away. You're supposed to hit the other way and gets the base hit. Other times he takes that ball the other way, hits a line drive, and doesn't get the hit.
Here's the third baseman now, SEGURA. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses, ball 1.
Oh, he missed that pitch. I tell you what, as the pitcher, he's got to gain his composure. You can see guys fall apart after you see a ball in the zone that long get called a ball on it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Now a move over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about it. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners pick up a run on the RBI double. We played 3 full, all even now at 1-1. Now at the plate, Jose Canseco comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Jose Canseco.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1 on its way. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Here it is on 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Charlie Tilson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll snap one over to first. And the runner back in standing. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And again he'll snap one over to first, being especially careful here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Cano for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now batting, number 4.
So coming to the plate, Langford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, the difference between a caught stealing and a stolen base is often pretty small, and that was a really good example. If that throw didn't make the fielder reach across his body a little bit, I think he could have been out.
Yeah, Dan, the throw wasn't all that bad, but it did end up a little more on the third base side of the bag, and that may have been the difference. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch towards second, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, second baseman.
Into the box, Mark CANHA looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One left for Oakland. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian, as it'll be Robbie Cano settling in to start the inning. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
2 strikes.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. One away.
Now batting, catcher BENITO Santiago.
Digging in, BENITO Santiago. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Now batting, first baseman.
Into the box now, Matt Kemp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that's going to be a base hit for Kemp. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Stepping into the box, Mitch Haniger. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's set. Here it comes. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mariners leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Grossman.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. hit sharply toward the right side. Suzuki is there to put it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Chris Davis now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Back-to-back line drives. Now the first guy was out, but man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Into the box now, Rickey Henderson. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through for a hit.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
McGwire.
Stepping in now, Mark McGwire. Liner towards second. That's in there. Base hit. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1.
Oh, they're playing small ball this inning, Matt. Back-to-back singles.
Giambi.
And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Into the box, Jason Giambi, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
Two 2-0 count and the pitch. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. A's have to settle for just the 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. Oakland is on top in this one, 2-1. Now at the plate, Melky Cabrera comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. A quick out number one.
Now batting, right fielder, King Suzuki.
Ready once again, King Suzuki. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. The 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. McGwire has it. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Oh, he's just swinging the bat beautifully. What confidence to come to the ballpark knowing you got a great streak going to swing the bat well. It's fun watching him right now.
SEGURA standing in. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Runners on the move for second. Hit swung on and missed the throw. Not in time as he steals second. So he's in safely there following the 1-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And we see that these guys are currently second in the AL in that department. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Back in standing. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This is a foul ball. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Little dribbler up the third baseline. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Digging in once again, Griffey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. First and second now, 1 man out. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, now he's falling behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Ready for another chance? Jose Canseco. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jose Canseco.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder. Here he comes on 2-0. Way out in front. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
The payoff pitch one more time. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another full count pitch home. And another pitch is hit foul as the battle continues here. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And Charlie Tilson now comes forward as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Looked like he was sitting on the hard stuff right there. Stayed right on it. Stayed with it. Hard line drive.
Number 4.
Great game plan.
In now, Langford, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag, and he'll dive back in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch, and a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. One and one. Here it is. Runners off for second. Pitch inside the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Hits are even at 7 apiece. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped up. Kemp is over. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Throw into third, but too late, and he's safe at third. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Evan Scribner
takes the mound
Now
from the
pitching for the
bullpen, and he
Mariners,
replaces a starter that you
58,
could argue wasn't
Evan
necessarily at the end of his rope in this one.
I think that's a good point, Matt, but some managers really like to play matchups at this point of the game. The next guy up is a switch hitter that doesn't hit all that well from the left side of the batter's box, so I think this move to the righty pitcher is aimed at trying to exploit that weakness.
Mark Canha is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The 0-2 delivery. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Sean Manaea enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55, Sean Manaea.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only one run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this will be fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Pulled toward right center field. Henderson on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Those first 2 pitches were pretty good pitches. I like where he was going, but now he's falling behind 2-0. He may have to lay one in there and challenge him a little bit.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 1 out, nobody on. 3-2 now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another
Benito
shot now.
Santiago.
Santiago, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. A called strike on the inside corner.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And, hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Robbie Grossman. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a strike. Threw him a breaking ball that time. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Digging in and looking for more, Chris Davis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Well, that ball's hit hard between the 5 and 6 hole, and you saw the third baseman right there start to slide and maybe scoop it. Looked like he olayed it, but I think he was trying to get his body in position to spin and make a throw to first.
Into the box now, Rickey Henderson, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And Melky will make the catch for out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Mark McGwire. From the stretch. Nope. And that one stayed up a little high. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
From the stretch. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
A runner on first with 2 away. Let it rip that time. 3-0, but the fastball's by him. 3-1.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. The next 3-2. And a good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They lead it 2-1. Bobby Parnell
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
First baseman, Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Full count. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow.
Now
You're
batting,
hanging on to a slim lead,
baseman,
and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Striding in once again, Mitch Haniger. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's ball one.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. Well, this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Ready with the 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Nobody out, runner on first. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he missed with it, ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's Melky Cabrera. Lifetime versus this arm. 7 hits in 31 tries. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Man, the Mariners have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game long. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out.
That's a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball on the edge of the strike zone, and he was able just to get enough but to foul it off. Stay alive for another pitch.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Henderson sprinting after it. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. Kemp is on his way home. The runner scores from second, but it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Yeah, I'd like to see this one again because at first glance it looked like a routine play. Yeah, it was. He just misses it somehow, and 2 runs come across the score. That's beyond costly right there.
Stepping in now, King Suzuki. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A called strike over the outside corner. A runner in scoring position with none out. Soft liner toward first. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
The shortstop,
Gene Segura standing in. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
1 out and a runner on third. And here's a ball hit in the air. McGwire is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box, Griffey, as he rips it on the ground to second. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit.
Well, that base hit right there gives him two-run cushion. When you have a two-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
SEAGER.
Here's the third baseman now, SEGURA, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Throw over to first, and the runner back. 3 runs already home here. And again a throw, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, sometimes you got to just get lucky. He got out in front, hooked it, and just found a hole.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on, you got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. Just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And Cano's able to lay off that time. He'll reach on the base on balls.
Hey, these guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Digging in once again, BENITO, SANTIAGO. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
2 out, bases loaded. And he misses there. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Henderson moving in. And that's the third out. So they do get 3 that inning. That's the good news. The bad news is they leave 3 men on base. 8th inning coming up. The Mariners are on top 4-2. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Steve Cishek.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Giambi. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Smoke toward the hole. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Well, they've hung around. I know it's late in the game, but that's a big leadoff single. Maybe this will be what they need to get to start that attack to put them ahead.
Canseco.
Standing in now, Jose Canseco, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit sharply toward the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, going to the pen, this is not what they wanted. He comes up, he gives up 1 hit, now another back-to-back base hits. I'm curious what's going through the mind of the manager right now as he's looking at his bullpen.
Into the box, Charlie Tilson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. in there, and it's 0-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ready on 0-2. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Now batting, number 4.
So stepping in, Langford, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
This is a big at bat. You're down 2 right here, and they're sitting with runners in scoring position. Put the ball in play. He's got to pick up something. Just keep the chain moving. It's a big at bat.
A 1 pitch on its way. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
From the belt, the pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he looks at one that misses, ball 4. So that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with 1 away.
Well, tough Oakland to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
So now it's Mark CANHA. He was a double play victim last time around. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch, and no swing apparently. Ball 1.
Clearly this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Here it comes on 1-1. Looped out toward third. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
That's a big base hit right there. Now you've moved the tying run to third base with just 1 out. And there's a lot of things the offense can do now. Will they sack bunt? Will you get a sacrifice fly? Would they steal the runner from first and third, maybe steal? Matt, this is so exciting. There's so many possibilities.
Here's Robbie Grossman, and all 3 runners on the move here. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Joey Wendell will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 52, Joey Wendell.
Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Cabrera has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 4-4. Daniel Mengden is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
35, Daniel Mengden.
Gerardo Parra is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field.
Number 8, Gerardo Parra.
So here's Matt Kemp now. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
First baseman, Matt Kemp.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And the pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 3-0 now.
Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
That's in there. 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looks at a changeup that catches the corner.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Another payoff pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. CANHA onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Mitch.
Settling in now, Mitch Haniger. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Hit hard but foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Way outside. 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And this one will be foul back in among the fans. The 3-2 one more time. pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Grossman backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The left fielder, number 53, Melky Cabrera.
Now batting, Melky Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
3-0 now. King Suzuki would be next. Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Another full count pitch home. Fly ball into straightaway left. And no problem for the former Gold Glover Parra, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. So striding forward now, Rickey Henderson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the 9th, as that one just about got him. The 1-0 delivery. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Line drive to center field. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Into the box now, Mark McGwire. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now. And until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
Ball 3 as he misses low with it here. Jason Giambi is on deck. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Gave him the green light, but he swings through it for strike one.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now at the plate, Jason Giambi has one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
The 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. Santiago has a play. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 33.
Stepping up now, Jose Canseco. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 left for Oakland. Score remains tied at 4. Coming to the plate now, King Suzuki. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the ninth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Too low, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Now here it comes. This is pulled into right. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the ninth.
Well, this is going to get real interesting. You get a base hit right here, and now you bring that winning runner on base. Are they going to play more of a National League game, maybe bunt him over, or are they going to be American League traditionally and try to slug him home? Let's see what happens.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And a dive, but he's back in. In now, SEGURA, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The winning run is at first base. The 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Matt, this is where that guy on first base is distracting the pitcher. I guarantee you, he's down 2-0. He's not focused on the hitter. This is where you get hurt. I love it when a guy on first can run.
Now the 2-0. On the ground to short. Could this be two? One there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, it was a promising start with the leadoff man on in a tie ball game, but there's nothing like a double play ball that changed the course of an inning.
Stepping in now, Griffey. Yes, he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground softly towards second. He's got to hurry. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 9 can't decide a winner. We'll move ahead to the 10th. And we are tied 4-4. Zach Duke takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
29, Zach Duke.
At the plate, Charlie Tilson. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Charlie Tilson.
And here's a fastball from Duke to get things started. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here it comes. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the A's as their leadoff hitter reaches base safely.
That is a great 2-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Standing in now, Langford, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. A dive, but he's back. The 0-1. Runner goes. Pitch outside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. in the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through into left, a base hit. TILSON is digging for home. And the runner from second is in to score.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
So now it's Mark CANHA as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. And a neck high fastball that time. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's now 7-4.
Well, Matt, I could go cliches and say if you hang it, you bang it, right? But not every curveball is the same. He just stayed with that breaking pitch and drove it out of the ballpark. That was a nice swing.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Robbie Grossman as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. The 1-0 pitch. Hit to short. SEGURA fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, and they're finally able to get on the board here. There's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 8, Gerardo Parra.
Striding into the box, Gerardo Parra. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches. You hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
Into the box, Rickey Henderson, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get to. He turns and goes to second, and they do get the out there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Mark McGwire.
So coming to the plate, Mark McGwire. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he's back standing. First delivery to him on the way. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Oh, what a play. Now, you got to rule that a base hit, but, man, the shortstop made a great effort on that just to knock the ball down. But that's going to be ruled a hit, no doubt about it.
Giambi.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Giambi. He's set. Here it comes. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 1-0 delivery. That's wide. 2-0. Here it comes. 2-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
To 2-2 now. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Griffey is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. The A's lead it 7-4. Dennis Eckert enters the game here an inning
Oakland,
later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Eckert.
Leading off the inning, Kyle Seager, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Kyle Seager.
First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. Seager will wait on the 1-0. Good changeup, just missed inside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Well, this is still a tight ball game, Matt, but this is a big at bat. You got the leadoff guy up. He's got 3 balls on him now. He's got to work to get on base. This is where on base percentage counts.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And possibly an interesting development here. It's a leadoff walk to begin the frame in extra innings.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Standing in, Robinson Cano, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Has a look, now the pitch. On a big swing by Cano as he lifts this one high and deep out to right field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run shot here for Robinson Cano, number 14 on the season, as it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
Well, he clearly didn't miss that pitch. He's so strong. If you look at the extension on that ball, he just really muscled that ball to the ballpark when it comes down to it.
In now Benito Santiago. So take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Parra is there, 1 away.
Now batting, first baseman, Matt Kemp.
So here's Matt Kemp now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Mitch.
Now at the plate, Mitch Haniger. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 2 out, nobody on. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is in the air to right, and this should do it. Canseco moves over, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Athletics with a big 17-hit attack. Daniel Mengden earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Dennis Eckert hammers down the save, his 18th. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.